It's another snowy day, and there are two cats sitting on my chair. So I'm sitting here to talk to you instead so that they can have them. I can't disturb them. So yes, it's a snowy day, and the weather forecast is for it to get better, but it isn't getting better. So my lovely son and his lovely wife, who live about 6 miles from me, they sent me a message to say that they'd made it into town and would I like anything from the supermarket? Yes, I would. So I gave them texted a list over of things like green vegetables, things that I'm missing because I haven't been out for days. What else was on the list? There wasn't much on it actually. Salad and broccoli and just green stuff. At the end of the list I put and a tub of custard, because Waitrose do the most spectacular custard, and I was fancying a bit of a treat, so I said, and a tub of custard please, for a treat. So they came an hour or so ago with the groceries, everything exactly as I'd asked for except the custard. And so I asked John, where's my treat? Custard. And he'd forgotten it. So that's when we decided that I should just make some custard. So I did. And here's the video all about it. It's really easy. So you're all right, John, you let off the hook. 575 ml of whole milk, this recipe says, but there's only me, so I'm only going to make half of it. So what's half of 575? I've done it with a calculator. Go on, what is it? It's 287.5. So I'm going to do that now. 86. I think that'll be okay. I can't do half a mil on here. And then it wants me to heat this up very gently. I'm going to slice it down the middle. This vanilla pod's not in its first flush of youth, but it's perfectly fine. It smells amazing. There you are, look. Lots of vanilla seeds. Now this recipe that I'm using, there's a newspaper in the UK called The Guardian, and they do a column that's called Cook the Best. And they take all sorts of, over the years, they've done all sorts of amazing classical dishes. And they've taken every version of it they can find, cooked them all, and then they give you the benefit of their research, and you can then cook the best. Pour the milk into a heavy bottomed pan with the vanilla pod and seeds on a gentle heat. Okay, bring to a simmer but do not allow to boil. Meanwhile, beat the egg yolks, sugar and corn flour together in a large heat-proof bowl. Large heat-proof bowl. I'm guessing that'll do nicely for that. 2 tablespoons of caster sugar. So that'll be 1 tablespoon of caster sugar. And here, 1 tablespoon of caster sugar. 1 tablespoon of corn flour, so that's half a tablespoon of corn flour, isn't it? Okay, so I'm kind of guessing that that's half a tablespoon. Good. What do you want me to do? Meanwhile, beat the yolks, sugar and corn flour together in a large heat-proof bowl. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Basically now, I've got to wait for this. Remove the vanilla pod from the hot milk when it's boiled a little, not boiled, simmered. Then pour that onto the yolks and mix vigorously. Okay, we're at that stage then. Removing any of these lovely vanilla seeds. I'm going to take out the vanilla pod like it asks me to. I'm only making this video for John, so he doesn't feel so bad about forgetting my custard. So quite a lot of my videos are just like watching paint dry. Here's another. Oh, excited. All the custard ingredients get combined together now. I stir like crazy. In it goes. And now I stir. And cut this bit out as well. Well, you'd be very glad that I stopped that and started it again. I've been here for ages. I'm going to turn it off now because it is in fact coating the back of the spoon. Now we need the all-important taste test, don't we? See if it tastes okay. Better add, after all of that effort. It took me about, I don't know, 3 minutes to eat that. It's taken me over an hour to make it. That's why we buy it in a little carton from Waitrose. Oh, that's good. That is good. That is very good. All right, John, all is forgiven. That is very good. And a very small amount. I shall put it in a bowl. It's nice. It's not bird's custard, this one. This is proper custard. Yeah, it looks okay, doesn't it? I'll eat that in 1 minute flat.
I recorded over an hour to make that custard video. I've edited the living daylights out of it, but just as well really, eh?